Today, 25 subscribers compete for first down the most dangerous track ever built. Not only are they running for first, they must survive all the track's obstacles or else they're eliminated. And here we are rolling with 25 subscribers. This track has more stunts than ever before, and in the past races, we've seen a ton of marbles DNF. And remember, if you fall off the track, you are out for the rest of the race. Or if you jump a good portion of the track, you are also eliminated. Looks like leading the pack right now, it looks like Aditi. He's the first one in that second funnel, but the marbles are coming down super quick as we head into that Jubilino maze. Aditi and Big Tuna Entertainment being the first, and now Gabriel Duarte being the first to clear the marble Autobahn, and he's going to be the first up one of our many elevators. And these elevators separate the action even more. So in that section before the first elevator, you need to get up close to first as quickly as possible to get the best chances, or else you'll have a really hard time coming back in the future. Now in that first white funnel, we have Gabriel Duarte fighting there with the Dudulix, but it looks like he's gonna keep... No, he's not. The Dudulix is going to take the lead, and Gabriel Duarte is right on his tail as we head into the second elevator. Lego Man 62 just being the marble, clearing that dish. The Solar Ball Encyclopedia now being the next one down. Got a little push there from Mr. Sports 6000. And joining the top two now is Game Reviews Double X. It's the first time I see him this far into the competition so far. And it looks like the Dudulix is still going to be keeping this lead. But a nice hit there from Gabriel Duarte as he seems determined to keep that lead back to himself. And joining them is Jake Selesky, just going down that red funnel. And it appears Gabriel Duarte, no! He almost had the lead there, but the Dudulix is going to be the first one down that spoon. And you have to really be careful of your timing here, because if you get down there right when the spoon is down, that's when you're going to fall off the track and you are disqualified. So far, most marbles are still keeping clear. But for Aditi, his luck has run out and he is now disqualified. And that's exactly what I mean, where you don't time it right and you fall off the track. Marbles continue to make their way down. And ooh, that was close from It's Henster, but he is still in it. The Dudulix looking untouched as he is still keeping that lead there into the yellow funnel. And man, Gabriel Duarte, he is just not giving up. Still holding on to second place, but we still have plenty of time for things to change up. Now in that green funnel, Alex Zhao being beaten there by Aqua Run 15. And back in front, the marbles going down the first xylophone. We've brought these back after, I believe, 3 years. And man, does it feel good to hear those sounds again. The top two still remains unchanged. Game Reviews Double X still keeping on to third place, followed by Big Tuna Entertainment at fourth. And it looks like there we have Lego Man 62 at fifth. Looks like back in front, Gabriel's second place is being challenged there by Game Reviews, but he's still able to keep second place, it seems. Ooh, and he almost gets hit there in that blue funnel, but they're still able to make it down that elevator. And Gabriel's hoping that elevator is going to provide some separation between him and Game Reviews. We still have the Dudulix comfortably in first place now, I would say. And there he goes in that yellow funnel before the next Skyrail portion of this marble track. And now in the gray Skyrail, we have Zach Genie pushing Carson Schmidt there that got stuck earlier. He was so close to disqualification, and he really has to buy Zach Genie a beer after all this. But despite Zach's good intentions, it's still possible that either one of them could fall off before this race ends. And now Alex Zhao being pressured there by Aqua Run as they make that second xylophone. And now the marbles reach the trampoline catcher, arguably the most dangerous part of this track, because we've seen countless marbles fall on the ground from here. And we're going to see which marbles make it and which marbles don't. Gabriel Duarte still in the race there, as well as It's Henster. And we're going to be keeping a close eye on that area. And we have Dudulix seem to have extended his lead now. Game Reviews Double X right there, going down, followed by Crunch Cookie 11. I believe it's the first time I mentioned him in this race so far. And Jake Zaleski appears to have fallen pretty far behind compared to the last time I saw him. And Zach Genie as well. They're really going to have to do a lot of work in order to catch up to Dudulix. And I just heard a marble fall in the background. Not sure who it is, but I just saw Dudulix having a firm second place in the tallest elevator of this track. And there we have the Solar Ball Encyclopedia completing that section, followed by Aqua Run 15. And we have the Dudulix making the Mr. Marble section of this track. And once the marbles clear those funnels, they're going to have to go down 2 ramps. As you can see, that ramp right after that red funnel looks pretty intimidating. If you're not familiar with these kind of stunt tracks, it'll certainly give you extra nerves. And that's the last thing you want when you're trying to fight for first place in a track where you could fall at any time. But the marbles are slowly but surely progressing in this race. And it looks like Gabriel's second place spot has been dethroned by what I think is its Henster. But he's still nowhere near close enough to Dudulix to really make a difference. Big Tuna Entertainment now taking third. I have no idea where Gabriel ended up going. And wait a sec, is that Alex Zhao? I thought he was a little farther behind, but now he's way far ahead. And reports on the ground are suggesting that he jumped a significant chunk of the track on that trampoline catcher, and that will result in a disqualification. Remember, in this race, if you jump a small portion of the track, that's fine, but jumping a super large portion like that is illegal in this race. So unfortunately, Alex Zhao, despite being far ahead of everybody, including the untouchable Dudulix, he is now disqualified and his standing will not count. Dudulix still doing fine in that red funnel. And we have Aqua 115 now, just completing that blue dish. Still a couple marbles left in that Mr. Marble section. And we have Alex Zhao still thinking that he's the king of the world and he's about to win this one. And nobody's told him he's been disqualified yet. He's going to get a big upset from the officials once he finally crosses that finish line. And after Dudulix cleared it, that red funnel's looking slightly more populated. And Gabriel really struggling to keep up the pace. And there's Alex Zhao still thinking he is brave and strong. Crunch Cookie 11 now making his way down. Ahead of him is Big Tuna Entertainment and I believe Mr. Sports. And there we see Dudulix still hanging out by himself. I think a lot of the competitors are now knowing he's untouchable. Now they're just hoping they'll DNF at some point. And there I saw Ethan's marble races going down that one little step, almost falling, but he was able to keep his balance and stay in this race. Dudulix surviving that balance beam. And right ahead of him appears to be a battle for second. And it appears Gabriel is still in it for second. If he can't get first, he's definitely going to treat second as first place at this point. And just now, Alex Zhao crossing the finish line, finally getting that bad news from the organizer. And now from what I'm hearing, he's arguing with the official that it was a clean finish because he crossed the finish line. But he refuses to acknowledge that he ended up jumping the track. But the rules are the rules. He has still DNF'd. And now we got Gabriel. He looks like he's still getting second place, but no, he's not anymore. There was one other marble that was able to beat him, but I need to see exactly who. But he is applying significant pressure there on Mr. Sports, going down that loop. And hopefully for him, he'll be able to take some more action in these final 2 funnels of this race. And Ethan's marble races seems to be in last place at the moment, but it's way better than a DNF, and it's good he saved himself there from falling on that step. And Dudulix has officially clinched first place, as no surprise to anybody, but a huge congratulations for keeping that massive lead and even extending it until the end. And man, one of the times I wish I had blue shells in marble races. Crunch Cook 11 looks to be securing second place. And from what I'm seeing now, Gabriel might not even make the top 3 anymore. Unless he somehow beats Mr. Sports and Big Tuna Entertainment. And Big Tuna Entertainment taking 3rd place. Mr. Sports at 4th. Can he at least get 5th? No! Game Reviews Double X jumps the funnel and comes in at a surprise. Now that's perfectly legal because it was just a shortcut. Alex Zhao cut a large portion off the track, and that's why he was disqualified. Polish Hammer coming in at 8th place. I believe that's the first time I bring him up in this race. Jake Zaleski looks to be clinching 9th, and yes, he does. We have Zach Genie 2001 fighting to not place last, going down those trampolines, and it looks like he's going to shortcut into all those competitors and place 11th. So that's not too bad for him at all. Lego Man 62 coming in at 12th. Kenzo, the winner of my Marble Audubon giveaway, coming in at 13th. And now looking to place 14th is Hosea. I apologize if I didn't pronounce that correctly. And he's going to be placing 14th. Ethan Marbles still hanging on, but unfortunately he's going to be placing last, it seems. Yeah, he was hanging out way too much in that blue funnel, not giving him enough time to attempt to pass the Solar Ball Encyclopedia, who'll be placing 16th. And Ethan's Marble coming in at 17th, which means out of the 25 competitors, 8 fell victim to the stunts of this brand new marble track. And once again, a huge congrats to the Dulux for that massive lead and being unstoppable to the finish line.